This is Bajjo Events. Tonight I'm going to communicate to Mr. Museveni in English. It seems that he does not understand our local language. We have talked a lot the last 40 years talking, speaking same language, Uganda. Let me try in English, whether things will change. And I'm going to be frank with you, Ugandans. I'm going to tell him the truth. Save this video for future references, because Museveni's time has come to go away. If he cannot accept the change, change has changed him or will change him. All Ugandans now have one voice, is revolution. They want to liberate their countries from his hands. Mr. Museveni, one of the greatest mistakes you made is to kill all of the institutions. Parliament does not functioning, no longer functioning. Judiciary is no longer functioning. Executive is no longer functioning. In my childhood and my little knowledge I have about this world, I've never seen a country whereby the state house budget is bigger than the country's budget or even the infrastructure budget. And that's the major problem of all African dictators. For them, they no longer care about their people they read. They care about themselves, families, and stomachs. Mr. Museveni, do you call this country your home? Have you just seen the news accusing Bobi Wine of tribalism? Mr. Museveni, not knowing that you are the master of tribalism. Look into your offices, you appoint your people. You will find that the main percentage, the major people you employ are your people or your tribal mates. Some are your kids, some are your relatives, some are your village mates, some are your obis and ogis. You no longer, you appoint those people without even knowing that these people I'm appointing will manage or help me in this position or office I'm appointing him. Mr. Museveni, let me tell you one thing, that your time has come to go. I'm giving you two solutions. Better retire now and tell Ugandans that I've given back power to you. Appoint anybody you want. Or better learn your way. Because time has come, Ugandans, they need their seat back, they need change. They have fed up with your lies. You have been hoodwinking them for the last 35 years. Up to now, you are hoodwinking them. The pain I'm having now that Mr. Museveni, according to the previous pressure, which you saw during COVID time, you have totally done nothing. The only gift you gave to Ugandans is to give them dormant ministers. Look at your prime minister. His brain is for Kwepicha. He's working in the newspaper, but the... A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Nze Haji Kabogoza omusomi w'edduwa ntereza ensonga z'amaka ebyenfuna n'endwadde ezitategeerekeka. Haji Kabogoza omusomi w'edduwa nsiŋŋaanibwa ekitigoma ku lw'ejjinja. Bw'obanga otuuse ekitigoma mu ttawuni ku siteegi osobola okuba ku nnamba z'essimu ezo z'olaba zitambula. Gwe wenna ali ewala oyinza okuyita ku mukutu gwaffe ogwa WhatsApp ku layini eyo eya MTN obudde bwonna mbeerako. Very poor. They don't have medicine in hospitals, you know that very well. No good schools. Your kids are going to South Africa and different countries to get better education. You don't feel the pain of Ugandans. Corruption is the order of the day. Even once you said your Aigida, don't arrest these corrupt officials. How can this nation develop without arresting corrupt officials? This country needs a new president who will restore power back to people. Mr. Museveni, your cabinet has done totally nothing. What have paid the back Ugandans to loot their money? They call themselves demigods. They are not on ground. And you are cast by one of tribalism. Yet you are the master of tribalism. So, Mr. Museveni, if God forbid, if you go to heaven now, what will you be talked about? What is your legacy will you leave behind? I mean, left the satellite. They left good roads, Obote left mango hospitals. Mr. Museveni, what have you done for Ugandans? Apart from hoodwinking us that we are too way back. But we are sleeping hungry. Ugandans are sleeping hungry. And now Ugandans, they have one common voice that go away, you can no longer manage this country. Reason that there are only two institutions which are helping you to stand in power. That is the army and the police. But you need all of your cabinet ministers, all of your commissioners, all of your PSs are fake. There is a big gap between the poor and the rich. And Uganda is becoming the state where Uganda it is in the final state of revolution. Your people are comfortable, thinking that they have rooted enough, thinking that they have a lot of money, thinking that they are very special from the poor. They think that they are demigods to the poor. No, these people are many. A poor person sees a rich person as his enemy. Tribalism is the order of the day. Now, after your government practicing tribalism, now you are accusing Kyagulanyi of of spreading tribalism and nepotism. Yet it's being practiced by your government. Mr. Museveni, you think all Ugandans are blind? You can no longer this generation reason that you don't know our problems. The problems of this generation is every used to get employed. Sharing, equal sharing of the national cake. Service delivery. Services which are in Western Uganda, they must be in Karamoja, in Northern Uganda, in Central Uganda. Even you don't know the problems affecting this country. For you are comfortable there, you think the gun will sort everything. Now time has come when people, they no longer fear your guns. You think all Ugandans are stupid, are being led by one person. And one of the major problems Mr. Museveni you have done is to rule this country as your home, as your family. There's no any minister who has power to solve any problem. You are the master of this country. Each and everything, it's on your table. Mr. Museveni, soon Ugandans are getting back at the airport, but you will go like a chicken thief. At your age, why don't you say that? Let me take power back to people. People are in great pain. People are very poor. Now people, they don't have money to take back their kids to school. You have turned this country into a beggar. And this country is very rich, but because of high corruption level in your government has made us poor. The rich are very rich, the poor are very poor. For you are there comfortable. So it has come the rich to fight for themselves. Do you think you have special oxygen that these poor people? Do you think you own this country, Mr. Museveni? Do you think you are the alpha and omega of Uganda? Do you think you are the first and last president of Uganda? You are making this country to suffer. People are crying and no one can help them. Because you are being helped by the army and the police. Those are the only functioning institutions you have. But all your now, we don't know why we have these ministries, because they are totally doing nothing. You appoint urban excited people, village urban excited people to ministers. Their work is to wash their faces, go to offices, loot these poor people's money, and go back home. They have done nothing in this country, and you think Ugandans will be happy? I don't want this video to be long, but I have a great pain for this country. Mr. Museveni, if you don't give back part to these people, you will go like a chicken thief, because you don't have any functioning institution. All of your ministers are fake. You need to actually, or let all the ministries be abolished in Uganda, because they are totally doing nothing. There is no any functioning minister. The only gift you gave to Uganda is to give them a Kukwatibwa prime minister. She has done totally nothing. And you are surrounded by hypocrites. They cannot give you proper information. Bobi Wine is not the problem of this country. The problem of this country is service delivery and poor service delivery. This revolution which is coming is an indicator that we are fed up with the poor governance. Why don't you leave this country in peace and go away? You don't hear the local people's voice. We have to speak now. I'm struggling with English, telling you what's paining us, and you cannot listen. You are like Nduri and Amaze. People are suffering. Now you see Bobi Wine as your enemy. Bobi Wine is not your enemy. Bobi Wine is our hope. They attack him and see. This time you call yourself that you have guns and money. They attack that man and you will see. You will see that Ugandans are not stupid. We are in great poverty is the order of the day. Everyone is crying in this country. Inflation is the order of the day. Nepotism is the order of the day. Corruption is the order. There is no any functioning. How can you appoint a minister of finance who will plan for this country when he himself needs to be planned for? I don't want to make this video long, but Mr. Museveni, better pack your things and go away. We are fed up of your government. Soon you will be just like a chicken thief.